Hey guys, welcome back to the Earth series. Actually, the end of the Earth series because we are going to end this series with Earth resources and applied geology. Let's get on with this last topic. First, we have surface water. What is surface water? It is the water source available on the Earth's surface. It is normally like lakes, oceans, ponds. It's a scarce and limited resource that at risk from the following: water pollution, which is normally caused by us humans throwing rubbish into the water source, the climate change, unsustainable use, unplanned development, and wasteful use of water. Next, we have aquifer. What is aquifer exactly? It's an underground water source contained in layers of rocks. When an aquifer becomes saturated, its water will flow to the Earth's surface as spring water. If spring water flows through layers of hot rocks as it emerges to the surface, hot spring water will be produced. You may know this place like hot springs. That's how hot the water are. Aquifers also carry some risks such as the underground water may be polluted by chemicals and disease-causing microorganisms. Extraction of underground water will cause nearby resources to be dried out and affected natural ecosystems. And lastly, its excessive harvesting of groundwater will create a huge cavity underground. The cavity can become unstable and can cause a depression or a hole. Wow, that's dangerous. Next, we have economic minerals. Minerals are non-organic solid compounds that are formed naturally in the Earth's crust. Some minerals are economic minerals due to their high economic values and unique characteristics and applications. There are three categories of economic minerals. We have the metallic minerals, non-metallic minerals, and rare earth minerals. I have listed some of the economic minerals down below in the table. Let's see. Economic minerals. First, we have copper. It's a car radiator, wires in electrical cables and motors. Next, we have aluminium, body of aircraft and cars, and also kitchen appliances. Scandium alloy for body of aircraft metal halide lamps. Yttrium, lasers for cutting metals, treating liver cancer. Wow. Lithium, battery of hybrid vehicles, projector lens in the cinema. Neodymium, making strong magnets, laser for eye surgery and treating skin cancer. Wow, that's useful. Let's go on. And then now we have the petroleum and coal. Coal and petroleum are non-minerals because they are formed from organic matter. Coal and petroleum are fossil fuels that were formed millions years ago. Coal is formed from a dead plant that once lived in the swamps. So you can see in the picture below, the formation of the coal starts when the plants die, decay, and are buried in swamps. After 300 million years, the decayed matter is compressed and turned to peat. Then, 100 million years ago, extreme heat and pressure turns peat into lignite and then coal. Then in present days, coal is extracted from underground through mining. Next, we have the formation of petroleum. Petroleum is formed from dead animals and plants matter that were buried in the sea. It started off 4 million years ago, aquatic plants and animals living in the ocean. Then 10 million years ago, aquatic plants and animals die and are buried on the ocean floor by layers of sand and slate. In present days, this petroleum extreme heat and pressure, the decayed matter undergoes chemical and physical changes and turn into petroleum. Petroleum is extracted from underground through mining as well as coal. And on we go to the last and final topic, hydrothermal process. What is hydrothermal process? Does anyone know? Well, this is the heating of water. This process is known as hydrothermal. It's when hydro is water and thermal means heat. This is also known as superheated water because of its very high temperature, about 700 degrees Celsius. Now that's hot. The very hot hydrothermally heated water dissolves economic minerals that have lower melting points such as gold, copper, silver, and zinc that are trapped inside the cracked rocks. High pressure in Earth's crust pushes the force and forces this water out of the ocean floors through hydrothermal vents. As you can see in the picture, the blue picture, that is how the hydrothermal vents looks like. When the water cools, the dissolved economic minerals will precipitate in metal and sink to the sea floor. The mineral-rich hydrothermal vent field will become an important economic prospect for seafloor mining. That's interesting. Let's move on with exploitation of Earth's resources. Our Earth is rich in many types of valuable metal and non-metal resources. Exploitation of resources for economic growth should be carried out with careful planning. If over-exploitation of resources, it can result in the destruction of nature, extinction of animals and plant species, maybe depletion of valuable non-renewable resources, and it might also cause disturbance of food chains that also can affect our source of income. Let's be mindful of this topic. Thank you so much for watching. I know this is not Christmas yet, but I hope you enjoy. Since you're still here and you haven't clicked off yet, why not follow me on my Instagram and visit me on my website? Do consider subscribing. Next videos. See you soon.